Hello Amanda Migueldam, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to film a men's skincare routine that's under or roughly around $100 for you guys today. Alright, so this is my personal skincare routine. I wanted to make a skincare video because a lot of men don't know how to take care of the skin, and also because there's not a lot of resources for men, because a lot of them think that this type of care, I should say, is only for women and that there isn't any room for men, there isn't products for men. Well, in reality, products don't have a gender, so it's all up in your mind. First thing I use, obviously, is a cleanser. So my favorite cleanser is CeraVe's salicylic acid cleanser. So you can find this at Shoppers, at Walmart, and a lot of other stores. It's roughly like $20–$25. Very great cleanser, lasts a long time. I really enjoy from it is the salicylic acid because it really exfoliates the skin, and it's really good for people with acne-prone skin like myself. After I'm done cleansing my skin, I'll use this serum right here, which is the niacinamide zinc serum. This serum really helps to regulate my sebum production because I'm someone who has oily skin. This serum costs roughly $8 because it's the 30 ml. You can find it on the Ordinary website, just like all the other serums I'm going to talk about because they're all from the same brand. I usually get the bigger size, the 60 ml, which is roughly $12–$16, and it lasts a really good amount of time. So the next serum I use is the salicylic acid serum. So this is good because not only it's good for exfoliating, because salicylic acid is good for that, but this also has a bit of oiliness that helps to like hydrate your skin. I usually get this other serum from them that's also a salicylic acid because it's not as oily, but they didn't have it in stock at the time. But this is also the same price and it works really well. So for acne prone skin, salicylic acid is a really good chemical that helps with that. I'm allergic to benzoyl peroxide, so salicylic acid is the best chemical exfoliant for my skin when it comes to acne. The serum that I use is the 8% ascorbic acid and 2% alpha-arbutin. This is really good for hyperpigmentation when sometimes your acne fades, it starts to have scarring and stuff, so this is a good serum for that. CeraVe Renewing Salicylic Acid Cream is my go-to moisturizer because it removes blemishes, exfoliates your skin a little bit, and it's hydrating. Finish off my skincare routine with sunscreen, which is the most essential part of the whole routine. Out of all the products that you need, the most important will be your sunscreen after your cleanser and moisturizer. Those are the three basic things that you need. So this is my sunscreen right here. I like Korean sunscreens because there's no white cast, so that's why I like Korean sunscreens. My go-to before was the Dear Klairs UV protecting sunscreen. However, it's really hard to find and expensive. I really like this one so far. Misha Sun Milk Essence, a really good sunscreen, no white cast. And also one that you can find easier, that's an American brand, you can find at your local Sephora, is this one, Supergoop. It's a really good one. A little bit oily on your skin, so if you don't like that, then you should stay away from this. And it's kind of expensive. I got this 162 milliliter bottle for around $45–50 bucks, while this one, which is 70 milliliters, I got it for like $25 from Sunscreen.ca. I don't know if they have it in stock anymore, but it was a really good purchase. My darkest skin tone people like myself, go for Korean sunscreens because there's no white cast and they're a good price and they're really nice on your skin. I'm about to show you guys how to do the skincare routine, and I'm starting off by rinsing my face with lukewarm water. So now I begin to cleanse my face by putting 2 pumps or 1.5 onto my palm, which I will then proceed to rub into my hands until it foams up, and then I start the cleansing process. So now I'm going to cleanse my face for at least 1 minute by rubbing it really softly around my face and neck and making sure not to be too harsh on my skin and only being very gentle with it, rubbing it softly around in circular motion. So now I'm rinsing off all of the cleanser off of my face, making sure that all the places and traces of it is removed from my face, including my ears and neck, and also a bit of my hair because it kind of reaches there sometimes. I'm beginning to use my first serum, which is a niacinamide serum. So I'm using the whole contents of it inside the palm of my hand. And then I proceed to pat it into my hands, and then I put it all over my face in a pat down fashion so that it can reach all the places of my face without missing any spots. So for my second serum, I'm using the salicylic acid serum. I only use a few drops because it's very oily. I pat it down into my hands like I've done with the previous serum, and then I spread it all over my face in the same pat down fashion, making sure that it spreads all over my face, making sure I don't miss any spots, including my ear. So for my last serum, I'm using the ascorbic acid serum, really good for hyperpigmentation. I only use 3 drops because it's very oily and I think it does the trick. Same thing, pat down in my hands and then I spread it all over my face, making sure I reach every single inch and do not miss any part. So now I use the CeraVe salicylic acid moisturizer. I use 1 or 2 fingers to get some of the product in. Then I rub it into my hands and use the same pat down technique around my face and ears. So I finalize my skincare routine by using my sunscreen. I put a fair amount into my hands and then I rub it into my hands, and I use the same pat down technique to spread the sunscreen evenly onto my face, my ears, and my neck. Most important thing when it comes to a skincare routine is to have 3 basics. So what are the 3 basics? The first one is to have a cleanser. Alright, this is extremely important for you to be able to clean your face and to remove all impurities from the surface of your skin. Second thing you must have is a moisturizer. Alright, any moisturizer will do, depends on what you're looking for. Some people like hyaluronic acid in order to hydrate their skin more if it's really dry. Some people need more exfoliating chemicals inside, like me, so salicylic acid. And others have other things that they want, like, skin relief, aloe vera and other stuff, right? So moisturizer is the second thing you need. Really important is a sunscreen. So you need that SPF protection, because guys, no matter how you look like, no matter if you have darker skin complexion like myself or you're as white as snow, the UV lights don't discriminate, alright? They'll catch you lacking anytime, anywhere. Make sure you have that sunscreen. If you can't buy any serums, you can only have a really strict budget, like within $50, just have a cleanser, alright? This cleanser might be 20 bucks. There's sales all the time. Right now, you can probably find a smaller size for $16, alright? So get this for $16, or even another cleanser that's cheap. Really good brand, I would say CeraVe. Another one, Cetaphil. When you see usually developed with dermatologists, that's a good sign. It can also be misleading. So just do your research. But next, you need a good moisturizer. Moisturizer are not that expensive. You can get it for $10, $15, $20. This is a pretty big tub. It can last you a while. Alright? So I got this for, let's say, 20 bucks. Already, $20, $40. Alright? Now you have $10 left. Get yourself a sunscreen. This one is a bit over your price if you can only afford for 50 bucks. This is around 25. This one is even more. This is like 50. But there's this one sunscreen, this Hawaiian something. I'll put the picture of the brand right there, but you can even find this at Dollarama. They have a small size that's like $4, or you can get it at Walmart for $10, $15, even at Shoppers if you can still find it. Alright, so definitely go for that, and that's enough for anybody. That's the basics. You don't need all the serums, you don't need all the patches, the masks, hot treatments, and all these other products. Those are pluses. If you have the ability, if you have the funds, go for it. But the basics are the 3 things that I mentioned. First thing, cleanser. Second thing, moisturizer. Third thing, sunscreen. And that's it for your basics. Everything else is a plus. If you can afford it, get 1 serum. If it's because you have oily skin, then get the niacinamide serum. A lot of acne and you want to remove some of the blemishes, then get yourself one of these with salicylic acid and other types of exfoliants, or a toner as well. That can also help. A lot of hyperpigmentation, then go for one of these. Ascorbic acid, really good for that. To know what you want to target in order to know what products is good for you. But the basics every man should have, and I know a lot of men don't have, first of all, is a cleanser. Get that ASAP. moisturizer. Your skin cannot be dry and ashy all year. You need to moisturize. And also protect yourself from the sun, because the UV don't play. It doesn't care who you are, how you look like. It will catch you. You might have darker skin and it will take longer for it to catch you. You have a bit more protection, but it's not enough protection to protect you from what it can harm you with. All right, those 3 things, and that's the basics, and that's around 50 bucks. The other serums can push you to a bit higher than that, but $100 is a good starter. Also, trim down based on your needs or go even higher. Sunscreen is very important. I always recommend you to spend the most money on that, as well as, you know, a good moisturizer and a good cleanser, because those are the most important. But protect yourself from the sun. It's not that cheap, but it's worth it. It helps you a lot. I'm not here to sponsor nothing. I'm not here to say, oh, you should get this brand or that brand, because I don't have no affiliate links. I don't have no sponsorship, nothing. So this is all from my own experience. If you enjoyed this video, press a like, comment down below, subscribe, and let me know what products you've used before that you like, what products you've hated, and what bad experiences you've had with it, how much you're willing to spend, why did you look for this video, why did you press this video, did you enjoy my content, what else would you like to see? I really appreciate everyone's feedback. Thank you once again, and have a great day, night, or evening, and peace.